Well,
We're
here
back
it
with
is again.
We're back with Ator, and this movie is entitled Ator 3.
Ator 3.
Actually, use the correct title. The term is Iron Warrior.
Okay, Ator 3 / Iron Warrior. Yeah?
What? This movie was lazy and only had 2 titles.
What? Oh, you're kidding me. God, the last one had what? 6, 7, 8?
Yeah. Joe D'Amato figured the movie 11 Days, 11 Nights was a smarter project than this. And plus the underwhelming success of Conan the Destroyer in 1984, and I don't know, I guess he didn't think Red Sonja would pillage through the box office as well. So instead, Al Bradley, because that's an American name, right?
Yeah.
No, the director Alfonso Brizio. I apologize, Italians, but one of my friends who is Italian did dub me an honorary Italian, so
Oh,
he
yeah.
did.
Yes, I know he did.
So
Because
Alfonso,
you knew how to eat deep dish pizza.
yes, I ate it with my hands and I didn't use utensils.
Right.
So
And it went all over.
So this one,
Take it from the top.
but here's the thing. You need to know that this is the third Ator movie. You know why?
It's not like the other two.
No, you need to know that this is the third Ator. You know
Okay,
why?
why?
Because if people go into this movie blindly, they'll get confused without having seen the previous films.
No. No, they won't. This does not follow the other films.
I'm kidding. You're safe.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. You're safe. This series is having such terrible continuity. It might as well be renamed Iron Warrior Transformers: The Prequel.
Well, in this one, if you watched this one first, you'd be lost in the other two, because this one he had a brother.
But he didn't have a brother in the other two.
I know, that's what I mean. If you watch this one first and then watch 1 and 2,
and
you'd be very confused.
And how many people is Ator gonna fall in love with? This guy makes James Bond look like a virgin.
But the last Ator 2...
Yeah, he had like 2 women.
One was a, what do you want to call it, sorcerer or whatever.
Yeah.
And
no, that was the first one. You see, you need to...
Okay.
You need to put these movies in the correct order, otherwise we'll be insulting the brilliant work of this franchise. You'll piss off all the fans, both of them.
Yeah, that's about it.
Brad Jones and Red Letter Media, both of them will be offended at you for getting these wrong.
Brad Jones likes these.
He reviewed Quest for the Mighty Sword.
And he liked it?
Well, no, he didn't.
Is that
he mentioned
4?
it.
Is that number 4?
No, he reviewed the 4th one.
So there's hope for the 4th one?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And that's also PG-13, which, unlike the other 2 boring snooze fest kiddie films, you know, the ones that featured big giant animals and eating a heart. This one is PG-13, just like our previous film, Red Sonja, but in my opinion, Kay and I will disagree on this, because in my opinion, this is the best of the 3 Ator films.
Okay, you're shouting.
And I like it for 3 reasons.
Females.
Okay, people.
Not wearing a lot of clothing.
I am a
Horses.
heterosexual man. I apologize. I did not direct this movie. This movie came out before I was even born. Don't blame me for liking this, darn it.
Okay.
But yes, it had some very beautiful women.
It had action.
It had action, and for the most part, the action scenes, well, I'm not saying you need to squirt gallons of tomato juice to make a good action movie, because some of this was pretty much some of this was pretty much like, okay, hold your hand up. Just this one, okay? It'd be like, no. Be like, look at this very sharp knife.
Ah!
Or otherwise it would look like this.
Ugh.
It's the Dracula Untold PG-13 killings where...
But he had the blood of his brother on the sword.
Yeah, this movie did have some blood. And this movie coincidentally could just pull out a sword anytime he wanted.
Oh, that was Tin Face.
No, him as well, when he was chasing them when they had that girl tied up. He just picked up a sword and just used it as a spear.
Oh, yeah, they were like trail markers.
So anyway, I'm pretty sure the writers and the director, I don't know if they saw any of the Ator movies, probably not, because he looks nothing like Ator.
He was, though.
Because in the first one, as I said, he looked kind of like Patrick Swayze and Fabio with like the long flowing blonde hair.
This one, they braided it a French braid in the back.
And his hair is much darker.
Well, it sometimes happens when you get older. Your hair gets darker.
So now
sometimes it gets whiter.
So now he looks
sometimes it gets silver.
So now he looks less Patrick Swayze and more Lorenzo Lamas. Oh, come on. You were a huge fan of that Falcon Crest series.
No, I wasn't. I don't think I ever watched it.
That's the only thing I think I've... That's the only thing... Oh, okay. You were a huge fan of that show, Are You Hot?
No. No.
Come on, you were quoting that everywhere. All 5 episodes, probably.
I don't think so.
So, basically... This movie is just basically like a fetch quest. Some woman
he had to save another woman.
Tries to get Ator and Jenna.
Jenna is the princess.
It's the blonde girl it's the girl that they called. Well, I mean, I can't say it because it wouldn't make sense.
Jenna.
No, I was gonna say it's the girl. It's the woman that you called in 1987 when you looked into the future and you saw that Scarlett Johansson was the most beautiful woman in the world. So you went to 1987 and found the dollar store Italian Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
She's the 1987 model of Scarlett Johansson.
Okay. You going to talk anything about the movie?
Pretty much. Ator's again battling a sorceress, along with
saving a woman,
along with a knockoff
Jenna, the princess,
along with a knockoff Skeletor, who, you want to know why it's called Iron Warrior? It's called Iron Warrior because he has a metal mask. Does he really talk that much?
No. He just shows up here, then he disappears, and he's there, and he disappears, he's over there.
These special effects would shock Billy Myers.
He got 2 swords.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happened to Ator's 2 swords that he had in the second one.
Or why the guy threw the 2 swords at a closed door.
Well, because it was still opened before the door closed. So they were just playing choo, choo, catch, throw, catch, throw.
So basically...
And then, what about Indiana Jones?
Oh, yeah, this movie rips off Indiana Jones a few times.
Run, Jenna, run!
I can't do the Indiana Jones, so Kay said that she can...
2 boulders.
Kay said that she can do the Indiana Jones music, so go.
I never said that.
No. I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
So anyway, not only is Jenna being chased by boulders, but...
Well, 1 boulder. Then when it got to the one point...
Then a second
boulder. Because Ator was smart enough, like I told him, just go around the side.
I wonder if I feel like this movie also ripped off Sleeping Beauty, because the evil queen shows up at this girl's young birthday.
No, it was her 18th birthday.
Her 18th birthday. It also rips off Snow White because there's 7 little people with hoods on. Did we ever find out who they were?
They keep showing up, remember? One time she has a sword right at her throat as she's laying down. And
it's like a millimeter above her sword.
They're clacking rocks.
And then there's another time that's I don't feel I should talk about on YouTube because I'm a guy and my opinion should mean nothing regarding situations like that. Like, I made a joke like, are these the kids of the people that are on set?
Could be. And the soldiers on horses, I feel like he kills them, but then they show up in the next one.
Hey, it's me, the director. I give you a $5 coupon for a Burger King. A Brizzi, ayo. Now let's shooting the rest of the movie.
Not even Papa John's? You're talking Italian, you know?
Well, this director is Italian. Now, people, do you see why I do a French accent regardless of the country? I give you kids each a $5 thing for Burger King, and that's how we filmed the movie.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I apologize, French. So anyway, another part where this movie rips off Indiana Jones is that they're kind of going through a temple, kind of. A temple/cave. And then they see this thing that's just floating, so they take it, and guess what happens when they take it? The entire cave starts falling down.
And then shows up that army again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, how did they get to the island?
And a lot of this feels like we're seeing like they're it feels like they're hallucinating.
Yeah, they're like under a trance.
There'll be one scene where they're like
a dream almost. They're just standing still and then action happens.
And then there's a scene at the end where it looks like there's the queen, or it looks like there's Jenna, but then it turns into like a harem of ladies. So then in a split second, Jenna is hanging over a cliff, and oh man, were you okay with that special effect of that woman being set on fire?
Oh yeah, oh god. That was a mouthful of flame.
That must have cost them upwards of $5 and robbing a Kohl's.
Robbing Kohl's department store?
To get the mannequin.
Oh.
Spoiler.
But you can't kill her, remember?
Spoiler alert, people. It looks disturbing. It does. There's not a second that you believe that is a real woman. It is obviously a mannequin. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin this movie for you by saying it's a mannequin?
No.
Did you think it was real?
Because she got stuck on one part of the cliff.
Yeah. So anyway, Jenna is hanging over the edge. I don't know how that happened, but then all of a sudden she's not anymore, and then they hug, and it looks like she's about to it looks like she's about to deceive him, like by being revealed that she's the witch.
You're telling the ending.
Oh, spoiler alert, people, because I know this movie has 150 twists.
Oh my god, you're going to watch it. Oh,
you're going to have to YouTube it because, it is on Blu-ray.
No, don't waste your money, please.
Get Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bolorama instead.
But there's no slime in it.
But there are Sorority Babes.
Okay, whatever. So would you recommend this?
I would recommend this over the first and second Ator films because...
But the first one is when he was a baby and then he grew up.
Well, in this one it shows him as like a 7 or 8 year old.
Yeah. Playing ball with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Oh, I'm sorry I spoke this entire time. Why don't you reveal your thoughts about this movie?
I don't like any of these movies. They're not on my top 10 list. Maybe in my top 100. Okay.
Okay, rank.
No.
No,
No,
okay.
no,
You know
no,
what?
no.
You
I'm
know
not
what?
getting into it.
I'll save that for next week.
Oh, God, when we see the fourth one.
Yes, join us next time when we review the fourth one, aka the third one, aka the other third one, aka a standalone, aka another standalone.
Okay, you better AKA out of
And
this.
Joe D'Amato, aka David Hills, is back, but with a new Ator.
It's not the same guy?
No. So now the next one.
Oh, it's not the same guy?
So now the next one.
It's going to be very confusing.
Might be confusing. It won't be confusing to us. It'll be confusing for you people, I'm assuming.